Hello, my fruity friends. Welcome to my channel. My name is Kvietka. I'm Fruitarian for already for 40 years. This is grapefruit. This is tomato, pineapple. It's going to be juiced tomorrow. This one is sunshine melon. Sunshine melon. It's like rock melon is orange inside. It's more dense than watermelon, for example. I like to just blend it and drink it, this one. um, Bananas, ladyfingers, local, that was present. I got a present on Monday from my carer, not carer, but the company. I got this a Christmas present, and because they know I have a fruit all over the house, they also gave me extra present that was actually from the girl who came to give me the present. And she said, I know you like your fruit, so I brought you some bananas. I'm sure it's from their garden. That's a special. I always treasure fruit presents. The banana. Then we have here some mango from Piñata. That's a company who here producing also the, how we call it, pineapples. And this one is honey gold. This mango calls honey gold. Unfortunately, the color is more golden in reality. You don't see it as it is, but you got the idea. It's a nice big one. It's about the size of my brain. So honey gold. This is the honey we should eat if we are vegans. That's your honey right here. The bees were involved in the production during the flowering of the tree. Kiwi fruit. This is green one. I have a golden one as well, but not only one, I pick just one of each fruit I'm eating at the moment. There's an apple. I forgot how this one called, but I love it. I think it's Royal Gala. Royal Gala. Royal Gala apple. Apples. Apple family. Belongs to apple family. This is from a juicer box, mango order. It's very good juicer. I show you in the future. I love this fruit. All fruit I'm showing you so far, mango also loved. He wasn't keen on apples, but when I grated for him, really fine, he would eat it that way and he would enjoy that, eating the apples that way. Other fruit we both really treasure. I still treasure. White nectarine, sweet, juicy, tender, beautiful, and beautiful aroma. The colors are just magical. Different kind of mango. This is my favorite, one of. I don't have a many, but maybe three, four, but this is one of the favorites, and that's the Kensington Pride. Oh, yummy. Avocado. With avocado, I always buy much less because otherwise I have a problem not to keep eating them. So avocado, otherwise very good for you, but only in small amount. Some people say only half a day. I would say one a day is okay. Of course, depends on the circumstances, but overall, your overall well-being, and also depends on what's your diet consist of. Strawberries. I love strawberries. They also sweet and juicy. Don't look very photogenic here, this one. Ooh, ooh. Plum, beautiful, sweet, juicy. They don't smell as strong as white nectarine, but still beautiful aroma, and the taste is the highlight, of course. Beautiful tomato, those called bullheart, I think. Don't like much the name. Maybe it's have another name. I'm not sure. If you know, let me know. But this is the kind of dark one that very sweet again, very juicy, strong flavor of tomato. One day I will share with you what I'm doing with those fruits. I have here for you to show you beautiful little baby capsicums. Capsicums, beautiful smell. And again, those little ones, they sell them in a little package of different sizes and colors, and they have a very nice flavor. And this fruit, I love mango also. Mango loved all those fruits. Big on tomatoes, he loved his tomatoes. I love them too, but I have like one a day, not every day. Mango used to have a every day like five. I ate more with him, but since he's gone, I eat much less. Apricot, another fruit we really love. This is not, uh, this is just sun. Sometimes the fruit may get like sunburned, little bit, looks like brown. I will share one day with you how to pick the good fruit as well. Today I'm just showing you fruit I have at home at the moment, and I let in my bloodstream, and before it enters the bloodstream, I really enjoy its flavor, texture, aroma, everything about it. You name it, I love it. if is it related, eating fruit. Blackberries, beautiful. I also have raspberries, but I already ate them all. Once I buy raspberries, I came home and I put them in a bowl and I eat them. You know, some people they like eat those chips when they watching movies or some videos, what have you. I eat berries. At the moment they in a season. And last but not least, maybe it's not the last one. It's the mighty pear. Pear, beautiful pear, big pear. That doesn't smell much, but is sweet and juicy. And I like to mix pears in a fruit salad. I like them on their own, but also they do great job in a fruit salads. They're usually not so expensive. So if your mangoes are expensive, for example, mix 1-to-1 ratio mango pear, mix it up, and the mango takes over the flavor. Pear adds even more sweetness, juiciness, and extra special flavor to the mix. And it's something I really love to eat. And yeah, still grapefruits from our trees, mango planted. I still have a few at home. So that might be in 2 weeks. They will be gone for the season. Very nice grapefruit. So because I showed you what fruit I have at home, I'm eating at the moment because this is the fruit in a season and the fruit I like to eat. And because I don't go to restaurants, I don't eat stuff which is very expensive, you know, like meat, or I don't drink alcohol, that's very expensive. So I can easily afford, even the price went really up, any fruit I desire. mm, because that's all my expense. As far food goes, it's just a fruit. I don't drink coffee, that's expensive. Or tea or anything like that. There's no sugar in this house. There is no tea or coffee. If I have a visitors, I offer them fruit juice or fruit salad, depends. And there is only very few people through all the years who made funny faces on such a offer. Maybe just one person really I met so far. I think it's really funny. Anyhow, why I showed you all that fruit, this is a special decoration today for you. So it's not so boring, the video for you. But today I like to talk to you about fruit as medicine. We all experience at times discomfort, physical or mental discomfort in ourselves. And most of people have those discomforts because they letting wrong food into their bloodstream, wrong chemicals which are not natural to human body. You know, maybe the one of you, especially the older generation, because it's already a while ago, the world was attacked by mad cow disease. And why it was? Because the were fed, cows were fed food which was not natural to them. It cow by nature is vegan, raw vegan. The cow in nature eats mainly grass. She may like to eat leaves of the trees if she can reach it and so on. But the base of her diet and his diet, don't forget the bulls, it's the green grass. And what they fed those cows who got mad cow disease, they fed them bone meal. Maybe something else, but this is so far as far it can go from natural diet of the cow family. Okay? Humans also don't eat their natural food. People who live on fruit will agree with me for a long time, of course. They have a good experience with it. Woo! Today I have different setup. It's already breaking down on me. So, because to humans, we don't eat, most of us don't eat what's natural for us. We develop all these diseases, some chronic, some more easy one to get out of. Now, when those people, most of people, when they develop some discomfort, which we then say, I'm not very well because I have a headache, or I have a bloated stomach, or I have a constipation, or I have a sore arm for months and months, I can't get rid of it, and so on. The reason is the diet, but because people not aware or don't want to be aware, most of population will go straight to doctor without thinking. They will just go to doctor, and doctor will hardly look at them, and they will just, in most cases, what I heard, they just prescribe either painkillers or antibiotics. And people go home, take it, keep eating what they're eating. They feel a bit better because they took that medication which suppressed the symptoms of the problem. And when they stop taking medication, sometimes earlier, sometimes later, the same problems or even more problems with the body, could be even mind, come back. Or old ones may come back, new ones may appear. So Freud is not only medicine. If those people, fruit is our natural food. That's my experience. I'm talking from my own experiences. And I know there are people who live on the fruit, and some of them are very good in their sport ad- adventure. You know, they very active, they don't have a problem to live on a fruit and winning those prizes the sport people give. And me and Mango, we have here a lot of different ages and diets, guests, and all of them thrive on a fruit. All of them show more happy mood. The ones who have a more meat on them or fat, whatever it is, they were getting smaller very slowly, but they all felt the benefits. So I believe if somebody who eats everything began to have the problems with their body or mind, they should try to just go on fruit and see if they feel better after 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. You know, there are many testimonies out there if you search for it. There are actually people who cure themselves, not purely on a fruit, but on a raw food diet, which was based on fruit. You know, they may be green grasses. And this is true, I believe, if there is some really, bad disease like cancer, then fruit may not be enough. We need that extra help for a weak body to have enough energy to work on repairs. That's healing. And even if people with problem with digestive system, if they not feel well, if their stomach or whatever which is related to digestive system, if they feel some discomfort there, they should go on fruit and see if the symptoms back off or went forward or bigger. You know, you have to do experiments with your body on that level because it depends on a lot of things, including your DNA. This is now proven that DNA can get affected very negatively, not change, but affected negatively by wrong diet and in a way that certain organs in our body stop working as they should. And then we feel that discomfort. So it comes from deep of deep, what I will say, formula of our making, which is our DNA. So very curious. Human body is amazing, very curious creation. Fruit have a low calories, but high nutrition. And that helps body, which is tired with that disease and doesn't have much energy left for repairs. So if we give it fruit instead of steak, if we have a nice good mango instead of steak, or even chicken or whatever, the body will digest it much easier. Body would need so much less energy to process that food. Mm, give it the body nutrition and give it green light to clean the rubbish we brought in with the wrong food into our body, entire being. And if you never want to reach that point to have that kind of disease as prevention, and if you can eat just fruit, I eating it for years. I have no, my well-being is good. Everything is good with me. I have still a lot of energy and I am 68 years old and I have the same energy level I have when I was 15 years old and it feels great. I felt old in my life only in one period of time, and that was when I got overdose on MEPI vaccine, which is then to local anesthetics. That alone, that overdose, made me so unwell that I was on a bed with hardly any energy, with all my body functions fully out of the whack, and couldn't think of better word. I hope you understand it. This is, I think, I don't know what's only Australian saying, slang and what not, but, and I believe the fruit that what I was eating mainly during that time saved my life. And that was the only time when I was driven to bed. I have so little energy. I just wheel myself on a wheelchair to toilet or in a bath, and that was all my travel, you know. Otherwise bed. And because I'm not well, I want to be alone. Mango was writing his books, and he always make our juices anyway. So he was making juices for me, and whatever I want to eat as far as food goes, he would prepare it for me. Thank you, Mangi. Thank you. And I felt the age. Then I felt like 100 year old, very, very old. You know, there is saying old turtle. She looks like old turtle. That's how I felt. For some reason, I felt like turtle. You know how they all wrinkled and they look like old? Yeah, yeah. I, I fully felt like the old turtle. So I think that's why the saying come out, because some very sick people maybe felt like me, like old turtle. So with the fruit, at least if you want to eat everything, if you can't see yourself being vegan, if you hear somebody out of curiosity and you are not even vegan, you're just cooking and eating takeaways and everything else. If you're not well, consider at least to include at least 50% of raw fresh fruit in your diet. Look how beautiful it is. How this can harm you. Mind you, a lot of beautiful things can harm you. Okay, so if you want to prevent it, if you already developed that, some bad disease, serious disease, then try just eat fruit or raw food, raw fruit and vegetables. But I personally recommend, especially for ill people or older people, to have vegetables only juice, because eating them whole, they very difficult to digest, much more difficult than fruit. I won't go further in it because that's a different topic. Also, if you eat well, a lot of fruit, even if you eat again everything but a lot of fruit and the cooked stuff, if you eat, if you cook and you eat a lot of vegetables, you may prevent such a disease. If you need have a meat, take example from people in Asia, Asian countries like India, Iran, Iraq. I think they're also Asian. I don't want to hurt anybody, but you know, the people, more poor countries, even my parents' generation when they were young, meat was something they ate only on a Sunday. And afterward, it became not anymore luxury. Suddenly there is plenty of everything. And because the meat was something precious, people can have now as much they want. The shops are full of it. They were stuffing themselves. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. I'm really sorry. I'm taking that back. I can't cut it out because this is like life. You know, I'm still not good with the. I still didn't have the time to learn about the proper cutting and stuff, but I used to do it, but I don't want to get. I can't talk about it now. I just want to say that I always must try. I just want to say that now I lost the thread. That's what I'm saying. But if you already developed the disease, best is to go only raw, because anything cooked will negatively affect you, and it will always make for you step backward. Young people, they get away with a lot of stuff. they won't feel, after even a big abuse, as much feedback from the body and mind as for older people. The older we get, but the body is more sensitive to those things, those things. So you can prevent or even heal serious illnesses. The fruit or light diet, easy to digest, that is raw fresh fruit, that is vegetable juices or cooked vegetables. People who need to have a cooked food for whatever reason, I recommend just cook vegetables, forget the rest, and just see how easy you digest the food you eat, and it gives you any kind of sign of wrong digestion, not easy go digestion, then you question what you ate and you eat it on its own. If you may think, I think it was, for example, because people, not many people eat mono, so people eat more things, even in a day, but not only in a day, but in one meal. So if we feel not well after we ate some meal and we don't know what it was, we try each part of that meal separately and see how our body reacts. So the fruit diet or raw food diet is also great for weight management. There is no yo-yo up and down with the weight. The weight is full on steady. I have a steady weight till I was, since I was 13 years old, because I already had my height and I already had this body, what I can say. So if some people have a problem with weight management, actually, I won't say the names, but somebody I know came to my life. It's a woman, and it's one of the somebody who helping me. And this person had a bit more on than it was for her comfortable. And she takes me to shop, and because she takes care of me, she must be aware of my of all my diagnosis. I have zero. That's how look zero, zero. And what else I want to say? She knows that. She knows my age, and she can see what I buy. She never said anything. Suddenly I noticed each week she is a little bit smaller each week. So about 2 weeks. But I didn't want to say something because she didn't talk about it. I didn't want to say something to, sometimes it scares people off, like I want to let her to do her thing. And wait, if she want to share something with me, before I do any remark. And after a few weeks, she said to me, she said, I'm losing some weight. And I said, I noticed. And really good, good onion. And that's all she said. Only last time she said she eats, and she cook vegetables, and she eats more fruit. Instead of lollies, she buy herself berries, and she eat them, and she says, "This is the best lollies." This makes my heart sing. I'm so happy for those people who understand the difference and are willing to feel better within themselves. They want to take care of themselves and they take the action and they see the benefits. So last time he get more chatty about it, and she told me people said people saying, or the media saying, or that potatoes, you get fat from potatoes, don't eat potatoes, you will be like big, like the bigger than you want to be. And she said, because she could see from, if I buy veggies, I also buy potatoes. That's a, and she can see I'm far from being bigger than I would like to be, and or feel comfortable in my body. And she said, it's such a rubbish because all I eat now, cooked, is potato, onions, and tomatoes, and stuff like this, vegetables. But potatoes are perfectly fine because I love potatoes, and when I eat cooked food, that's my vice, cooked food. And she's losing weight on it. She eat more potatoes than ever because she was afraid of them. Only when she see me, she stopped being afraid of them. She's eating them. She's saving a lot of money on the food as well because she buy big bag from local growers. They very cheap. That way like 70 cents kilogram. In a supermarket, you get them from like around five, and that's cheap, $5 per kilogram. And and she's like, I can see she's more happy. And I told her, I can see the difference. I can see you more happy. I can see you you are with much ease throwing my wheelchair in a car and carrying my shopping in the house and all that. I can see that. It's so visible. And that's what I love to observe on people. Like, when we have a guest, she living on fruit only, that's going even faster. But she doing excellent, excellent improvement. And I love that. I love it. I'm so happy for those kind of people who can put one and one together and take action. And she told me how much better she feels each week. And she told me I help her a lot. And I didn't told her anything. I only inspired her by she only see what I eat. She knows my age, and she knows I don't have a diagnosis. I'm not somebody in my age, 68, coming up to 69. Yes. In my age, 90% of world population is on medication. And it's usually not one kind only. That's sad. That breaks my heart. But it's everybody's choice. I can't make choices for other people. I can only tell them if they like to improve or get better if they're already sick. May tell them what to do, but if they do it or not, it's not up to me. They have to do the work. It requires work. It requires to change your habits. That's difficult, but possible. So the weight, the body weight, or no, good diet is steady. This lady, even she saw beautiful dress, it was really marked down a lot. This is few weeks back. She was so excited. She brought me to show me the dress with her. She brought the dress with her to show me. It will fit with just not much bigger person than me. And she said, this dress I bought because I love it and I'm going to get the size of my body to fit it. I don't know what size it is, but it's either my size or one size up. I don't know. So it's so good. This makes me happy, very happy. I bet she had that dress at home somewhere. She can see it to keep her going. She had the destination she wants to reach, and she is doing good job with it. So I thought I share it here with you. It's a good news. And for you to see what's possible. It is possible. I heard so many people telling me, my mother is one of them, and that's the one I heard it most from, most often. That's what I want to say. That's the one I heard it from most often. And she used to say she had a million of reasons why she can't lose weight. I have to watch the time. And then she came here. I knew she's not right what she was telling me, but telling her that I told her that in the beginning, and then I gave up because she always played the same song. I just close by, doesn't matter what I'm doing, blah blah blah. I have some twisted intestines since I gave a birth to your brother and stuff like this. And then she came here. She ate fruit, even other things first time. She lost weight. Second time she lost weight. Third time she lost weight. It always worked. She could not tell me anymore her excuses why that she actually not possible with her body. It's not possible for me to lose weight. So I showed her it is possible. She showed it to herself. But then the pressure of the other family members when she returned back home, They told her she looked like she come from concentration camp. I hope this is something which is allowed on the YouTube. Imagine this. There is, if you look for it, sometimes it jumps on me, but very rare. There is a lot of naked people videos on internet. You know the tarot readers? I started watching them, so even I read tarot too, but I like to hear other people if we agree. And some tarot cards have a naked people on, like pictures, and they can't show it on the internet. They will get strike for it. So some of them they just color it over or don't show it. Just say, I can't show you this card because. I think I'm afraid of this. I don't like this. And a lot of people mention you can say certain word and stuff like this. Anyway, different topic again. So now, before I finish this video, I wrote here some information for you. It is that the National Health Nutrition Examination Survey found that people who consume a variety of fruits tend to have better overall nutrient intakes, including vitamins and minerals. It's obvious. Somebody have to research. So what those health, the National Health and Nutrition organization figure out, it's a pure logic to me. And also, just for example, I wrote the nutrition of, of the fried rice, 1 cup of fried rice, 158 grams, compared to banana, medium size, 118 grams. So a bit smaller than a rice amount in a banana. I know that in America you don't have a grams, but I didn't think of convert it for you as well. So if you're really interested, you can convert it, or you can just research, do your own research to see it in your metric, no metric, that's what I'm using. I don't know how is it called, even that other measurements. Anyway, let's go because time flies. Takže fried rice and banana. Fried rice, 1 cup, have a 238 calories. Banana, one medium sized banana, have 105 calories. That is more than, that's about 100 plus. Protein, rice, 5 grams. Banana, 1.3 gram. of protein. That's so much more. Because, anyway, total fat in fried rice, 9 grams. In banana, no fat. Yeah, there is 0.3 grams. 0.3. A little bit. Tiny bit. Then there is, that's the saturated fat in a fried rice, 2 grams, in a bananas, 0.1 gram. Carbohydrates, 36 grams for rice of fried cup from 36 grams from 1 cup of fried rice, 27 grams for banana, that's very similar. Dietary fiber, I can't speak English, 2 grams, and banana have a 3 grams. Sugars, fried rice 1 gram, banana 14 grams. We know it's not sugar, but let's go to next one. It's a sodium, 600 milligrams. That varies, depends on a seasoning. My nose is. Uh, but I was, to jsme dělali. Dietary fiber, 2 grams for rice, 3 grams for banana. Your sugars, we did sugars, 1 gram, 14 gram. Sodium, 600 grams, varies by seasoning, 1 milligram in banana. But still, it would have some sodium. People who will tell you, if you're fruitarian, you need salt. I never needed salt. My body never showed me I needed salt. Some people may have that need for some time, for whatever reason. I'm not arguing here, but I personally never experienced problems because I don't use any salt. And now we go to vitamins and minerals. In rice, it's iron, which is 10% of daily value. And with banana, it is 2% of daily value. With rice, potassium is 4%. Banana is 12%. Vitamin A, 3% for rice. And 1% for banana, which I kind of found a bit curious, but that's okay. And oh no, and that's end for the rice. But bananas keep going. Banana has a magnesium, 8%. It's have a manganese, 14%, copper, 5%, and calcium, 1% of daily intake. All those percentages are daily intake. I want to thank you from all my heart, the nickname Gas X1 or something like that. Thank you. This person gave me how you say, some direction how to improve sound of this video. I done it, and I still don't know till I post the video if it improved or not, because the quality of the video, once I upload it to YouTube and it gets processed somehow by YouTube, its quality goes a little bit down as well. That Mango told me that, because I was asking him how come when we watched the video we made, when we watch it before we upload it to YouTube, how come it's better quality than the video it's already on the YouTube. And he told me he doesn't know, but that's what happens through the process. So that's another thing I want to say. And I also want to thank everyone who comes and comment, show me the appreciation of my work. And I'm really thankful for that. And I also want to welcome newbies here. If you new, welcome to my channel. I decorated also with the strawberries from the strawberry punnets. I'm buying lightly. I got that idea lightly because I love fruit decorations, design, fruit design. I love that. And one more thing, and that is I want to remind you about love. Never forget about love. Love in your heart. We have it all. And it's our choice what we do with it. I made a choice to cultivate it. And I do cultivating it. And it made it's I always was very empathic person. And I from very early childhood could see the love is missing big time. There is love, it's not missing fully. There is no enough. And it made me sad when I was kid, when I saw that, or when I have seen that. And the older I'm getting, I'm noticing there is less and less love. There is also a lot of love. There is a lot of beautiful people at the first glance. But sometimes when I got involved with them, I learned they are the sheep, I mean, they are the wolf in a sheepskin. And a lot of people like that fool me the most because they very difficult to read because they come across as angels. So be aware. That's what I'm learning now. Not to trust right away fully person, even they come across beautiful and sweet with a lot of nice words. But when it comes to action, it's a different story. Anyway, if you want to be well, use fruit as your medicine. Take a mask of your face. Be yourself. If you don't like it, say it. Say it politely. Say it if you upset. Get upset, but be polite. Be always compassionate and take care of yourself. Love yourself because you can then love others easy and cultivate that love in your heart. The love is growing, love is living thing, love is beautiful energy, is the best energy you can feel. You know, you can have a love for nature, love for people. We are part of nature, animal, anything. Fruit, I love that fruit so much because it's giving me so much. It's giving me everything I want from food. I sending you a lot of love. I sending you big hug. And I hope to see you here next time. All the best. Always all the best. Always. I feel today like very difficult to leave. It's interesting. And if you wonder why my hair got shorter, I was cutting some fabric. I have a head like this. I have a fabric on my lap. I have my head down. And I was so enthusiastic that I didn't notice my hair in a way. And I cut big chunk off. So I went to hairdresser. I want to do the ends anyway. So she made it even. I miss my long hair, but they growing. The hair are growing. We are growing mentally, and love is growing in our heart if we cultivate it. So I hope to see you here next time. I wish you all the best. And that's all I can say.